good evening to you. Alex Martinson, all the way from Koforidua, doing the listening. Thank you so much. Your taste to Kankada, Honorable Adu-Asare Akwaba, na eteseng.
Hey, Obi.
Bibi Aboko.
Picture be on the name London was a BBC. Almost Bush House.
No, it's Oma Oxford Street. About Central London.
I see.
Yeah.
So you know I'm saying. Shabana.
Kasri.
Tutu kwaisa. Ni MPP pay for no. Tutu kwaisa na mwenja NDC for 3 years ni two.
Ungo baby ada. Oh, Charlie.
Ticket why?
Enye izo.
Where that?
Charlie. Be a baby on what we say. Basa bibi aboko.
Yesu adom.
Na me tie mu nso na fire ne wo kama.
Hey, Samu.
Oh yes.
Na saw him say Wednesday squad dey na yenta. This all dey ho ba. One ba.
Na fire na hete kaka.
A friend say gentleman you know free or a lecturer or Legon. MP for the Bantamana.
No, Kwadaso. Yeah, Dr. Nuyama, I think.
Yeah. Oh, no, one of the days, or didn't know by now.
Or the permanent Kaka. Kwadaso MP. Oh, yeah, Oba.
Wednesdays.
Yeah, so Wednesdays, Honorable Adu-Asare about Wednesdays. Say, no, Wednesday. Nidiri Eden. Nyako. Kingsley Nyako, sorry.
Professor Ampa.
Oh, when your professorial status is here. Oh, nice. Why, he still lectures?
Yes. Also a lecture.
Okay.
Also a lecture.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Lecture now, the professor.
I think he said he lectures, he still lectures.
Oh, that's nice. Very. Sega camera ninti brasse. Honorable train brasse kakrebi. They can use the middle mic me pachowa. Ose obre kafra. Biabe fine. Is ya so 40 unti nyavem. Honorable Panda Boko.
That's a man look Z.
Bad.
But look is your fan de bia.
And the bia says we also wabre in kakra bia now they are boosting system. Panda is doing quite well.
Sure.
Period.
Sure.
Peaked and all of that.
You mean a voter region Panda?
Restaurant
to be I set but last month, in the last 2 months, they are slow kakra.
Oh, okay.
I still hope you say.
You might be
I think it will pick up a little bit. You know, we are still on pressing. Hoping say Puna Panda Timejina Hona Aye Ghana, one of the success stories in the food chain business. And easy to break through, you know. But OTA buy the Banese 4 companies. Set up companies most of them, the ones you see, I don't want to mention names, franchises are hanging out. Most of them are owned by Lebanese people, you know, and they've dominated
the space.
So until Ghana for the low level job bar upgraded job bar you know, we also want to see how with time. Yes, we be to be a ramu see, I guess I the bia isikano all because we've seeded to a plastic business. It's all in almost the same group for and some Ghana for no we do only there the bia you try and getting low level of the chain you know, but I think as a country you should you decided say look, we want to build like the Chinese did, like the Indians are doing. We want to build
state-led capitalism.
Exactly. You say you're building entrepreneurs. You funny pa every year cry funny pa 100. Now you spread the area no more. Now you share among crying, you push your more the incentives because definitely be better to top form, but as they fall, some will rise. Now I heard how I did because you are not deliberate about some of these things. Trust me. You better not and we will always complain about by exploiting and we'll cry and cry and cry, and they will continue to do so. So because Sabi Sikano so almost on a war. And it's not like when they were coming, they brought the money. They came here and made
mobilize
and almost use your systems. The restaurant is saying is just moving to manage staff.
And easy.
You be say, wow, manage you be before adding. What people are doing now is
manager Brony.
Because India and Pakistan. That's the first second. Morocco and Algeria. Coco crack a cry, be cry. Okay, and trust me, as soon as the person gets
Ghana and who Kokona, he will fall in line.
Discipline, no, I shall say. But then, yes, sometimes they argue. What's your argument? Upamano says, yeah, only a Jumabia or Koye to dream one.
Is it the case, and yes, Stekawaha from more and more trade and industry, because we know fall directly in my domain. Is it the case, as a minor, we've not prepared a human resource that would enable entrepreneurial way na penana? But the point is, come what may, say, we start our business now, you will have to work with Ghanaians, because the whole idea is you create jobs. And in doing that, no, you create jobs for other people. And you be employing for. Only entrepreneurs needing come out. And I know me big guy back who is gone. And me quite only China for be eating come. And I me say na we mun swear. So be. Me workers na wa say me two kwan na say omon kwan na wa de bia me ne hwe machi sa me ntimi bon two kwan. Because obeba no ma ye wachi basa. But I made the China for only India for only about ya to be reporting line or much report. Come. Haven't we built the human resource a bit to me abua enables
you see Obi
drive now your penana
sticker, and he said something striking me heavily. Or say young color Bremuno Sunday school. That is where we started building values. And then we say, what has been that Sunday school no effect in the lives of our growing younger ones? Me kai the Sunday school teacher, and like you mentioned, the values ni bi nema ye de share trim ade anya odi ame found sanka ye kire ye honyum wow. But over the period, your name will be a friend be civics and almost a friend social studies. I don't know how prevalent here in our schools. Those the year friend civics. Yes, Ghana, my happy home, land of rich resources, land of mighty talents, and I will die for you, glorious Ghana.
Yeah, that was a powerful song.
Yeah, the new way. And yeah, no pet Ghana, for Yamamo, you go, then my you, a shake craft for and crying, and all of that. Today, the GBC that used to do that, it's in ruins.
Oh, GBC is now doing quite well.
Now they are fine, but it's a pale shadow of what I knew of GBC.
GBC is doing so much, but now there's competition.
Onka GCB or GBC, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation.
America.
Okay.
GBC is doing so much work.
Okay.
Why?
But I'm saying there are a lot of that pluralism, media pluralism,
Sure.
and then
now war. This Osofudazi, Adasan, Dachi, then the Obra, they were all tools that was building the psyche of the people. Social ills now. If you want to educate the Ghanaian, now those are the mediums are you should get it direct to the people. What has happened? Until like you say YouTube ne one I know na agi enyama fa pornography. What? This, that. Easy access. Onya boy ya na ba umpo ne dawenim and all of that. Children are talking pornography and all of that, and nobody has anything to say
about it. Senior we no so ka ho. Media na ne o ma ba no. O de opa ya ahwe. Ensmaking ke ensema e bi kro mu realize ni etwa na etu nkro onko. O de opa me no ha. Mistake to be mra. Ombo 6 months. Eti yene yankase promote negativity. O do pa check it. Etoda. Yene me yapa news file. O ma news file so ni nyina ba nti good. Me ka dem se me ne honorable tope. Me se kasama obi professor mu afra me from Switzerland and UK. It was after budget year be as a state of nation address. Na me ka say economy no I chronic. Because he depend on obi economy no bibi kakra boy baby na be affect you just say sebe secure cell akra papa sa dan nsma me ne
sounds
se tokwe sebe nyame yonko no ayadom kwa na menya opportunity ye kan krofo ni gi use facts when say something so you good I very educative. Me say 2 weeks. The car secretary I had to write a letter. Now we bonny about frame. Yes, you apologize. Not just everything about your system. A negative idea. The idea here for to be no abro be before. So we promote this. Then we come back. Me say bia. Me my research on constituency. Yeah, youth no. More into drugs. More need drugs. More non-papati. More non-papati. More go school. Almost anything. Well, your research and at development committees. When him said, "Name Crano, we were Ghana Hano." Ye name the echo. Now me cry mini a painty enemy employ. See a member assigned this year, pine the crime here in your dancing. Name cry and net into your papa biennial. And net a crowd of JHS, which mean will be that. Yan the secondary school form 4. And so we are coming the back to radio, so I see in the end to 4. Unim posa oba o pa ne cha no aka se ma men ke se o ana we so no mu force
I said the glue atare
wa o girlfriend wa churo no na wa churo na ntako uhu na wa chia no se fan fair na mo ye no mu school a no na o sa o de age fans o churo wa na obi akan bi na mo ani age enu that is the end of girlfriend boyfriend and it's like that.
One other critical issue, because I care about businesses, any entrepreneurs, and you need a solid human resource to grow businesses, no. And unfortunately for you, no, business schools are every university in Ghana now are running one business program or the other, and you expect as an entrepreneur. I was saying, if I recruit from, say, the University of Ghana Business School, I'm getting top-notch talent, well trained, to come and run my organization for me.
You see,
yeah, do level will be a India and China there.
Sikana, and yes, a Jumani Sikana, Nisa, the Pana can open. Or will invest in or dream name Lamborghini beer or per driving. And then the upscale area beer or Kwakoto ne dine atna. At that university level 1 year, Juma 1 year, national service brother. You understand? To go far no bet now with Juma one. The concentration in
how do I make money from there?
Yes. I dream check loopholes what system nim or the bear BTO system. It is a one dick and creativity to be monitor check anyway there. What the horse now to new.
But no, the Indian in a bar, that will not happen. You see, like the Indian himself will not look out of.
The Indian you are talking about, first and foremost, like I said, the skin color has a certain effect. To man, a bit of power, and I say authority. I should rather not power. Now say, oh, this is your boss. Report to him. They will do everything. Do you understand? But wo now we beginning to say, oh no. Obepo Bugachro, and you just say, I don't know who could have on some so I hear you on some soon to me. One way you'll be pam and no pam now. Meanwhile, you spend money, you spend time to train the person. It will pam now. fufro na obanafe na kwa copy sika fufro e dia be na you see it derails, it push you backward. What you say? Sometimes you have to just keep to it. This thing we are saying, a lot of people will tell you. Say, what the Juma kra maganani? Say, on your mouth. People go as far as to India to bring carpenters, to bring masons, and painters. Allah. Today, I know a friend. I need down you see or rented diamond. Crofo ne sufi swimming pool linear more yina and crofo ne o maka kroma. What I say?
Imagine other jobs on Bessia.
Yes. And masa omutumi ye juma 17 hours. And I do be do ho. Ya maso light. Eye juma. Kana ni obe start juma. 8 o'clock na fe na want to be. Obo beto koko first. No want to be in account. Obe no koko 8. Odo we are otucha no ho ano akoshe ni working gear na fe wa be di ni beans 8:30 na na fe na juma na shase enya board 3 chale mo pake na adiasa yapon. That is the kind of people we are working with. Pisobia Osidan, I'm sure they've encountered what I'm talking about. You see, you know, this any awokano something is wrong.
Yeah.
But where to start from
in dealing with the problem?
Dealing with the problem, no. Unim sa ko sha se wo fitiasio, se wo confuse, se wo kosro, you can't because every fear of a year will be kobia. As last time I can do ansem. I work with the Lord, so I know what I'm talking about. Upa fadia fa mecha. Na susu dog height I do dia ye bia so I do 7 feet ana. Meanwhile a door's height is supposed to be 7 feet standard. 210 centimeters. That is what a door's height should be. All because Diano Sosa a free de ban. Yabani sa speech you know like process ayedinya sa Diano. It will be cosmogel. A decision be DNA a him casimu na odiaba. Cas no so no 7 feet, I saw trouble 7 feet. I didn't so already a channel 14. It's your chef mutu or the American nature to obey we no na into obey square no na a reduce. Massa, the problem no a spiral if it was rippling effect.
Okay,
it will carpenter na yan fault say all this less than 7 feet. Prono. And because the order supply in Indiano and it did size na breno. And nipa all the Diano so bano and yan fault to say oh yes because system ni law be ye e brano say or no betimi decide Diano aba. Ni obetimi dia baba wadnya bia to no ono so yasa man license obetinya export nti Diano papa no
or the nyina akọ
no the court
na they are come sankwaso no de ba at the ministries take in terms of trade industry and him say more yoma bebre but do you think along some of these issues say industry be try over yeah
and I am a budget here men can come time so
yeah but mema what can be
abonti meko but asem we no say ka dako utimi nya say o time 4 hours no ni abetina ha ni edwudwam ya na me pass me so ni sini asem ne ka ne sa no enye so kakra bi o de menwe kan kura de kakra bi o eye oman ni nyina picture we to me corruption the most destructive idea koso any de kan wasem it eats into every piece of fabric in our society a cut across from even policies akese bi aban top policies and now nyuma kese corporate bodies and now more private sector see ankra down to house boy house girl nyuma aye on my problem kese enti me I describe it as a country you are very weak entrepreneurial ecosystem we say biology ni ade ecosystem here how organisms in a team will interact ebinom here say commensalism mutualism we na ma benefit e be a parasites we e be and one of the builders are ecosystem no on money team no they all can 100%. The other aspect they say if the entrepreneurs themselves ask them Ghanaian entrepreneurs top no market companies no are you sure say men ka so you know but most of them are you sure they have that standard now or no one can acquire the value chain are operating or tears here from inbound to outbound. How many Ghanaians and what started business are or design the entire value chain and son what take you off. The same me, if say me produce water. Obronia, inbound your raw material na ubenya. Then a co processing operations in near day. A co bibia could do marketing ni sales. Alongside we hear administrators, we hear finance, we hear IT. Side your friend value chain. And a crowd your friend value network be a system. Na ni nyina mu no, e dey na risk, e dey na how we beto mo adwuma na gu. Obronians na on take off. Papa, we ni nyina ntini kura no. Eno na the benchmark. We say who say aha. How many entrepreneurs and yes and we are one. Because I know we are it determine even when I went play no process be na the employee will be if one employee mu papa kra no mu di 7 nsem hu na me nua panyiti which is true all over process be na the employee nkofo na first one employee no meritocracy na onya ko one employee say onim de ana ofa bi wadamfo bi ana ehumobro bi ana obi na push na ade ne share ho etwa Indians ne Chinese ne sa nyama nyama no hwe wo ma omba ye dwom hane nkrofo na ekam uyi ade ya systemic sana ya systems based say bia omunya cheap capital no they also understand the business very well. They know how to compete, they know when to price. How many business entrepreneurs and owners in Ghana and before they enter the following year or setting a budget to say am pamuti hey and say number 2024 management and executive are trans o ma set budget for asempa oh next year nyina clean you go ka 100,000 asempa FM light you be so no asempa 20,000 what can say betu mo ka e say adwuma be no cost nyina ye say yes adwuma be no revenue budget no so say ye beji say afini nyina ye 1 billion ye ka ni nyina ka boma 100 into every 3 months ye nya sa proportion na ye boka. How many of them do that? How many of them so be adwuma say bia me asem you me nka say me nko an ye nkrofo me nim ade esen be nka say bia oh ni pay eba finance ni investment ni ade a da adwuma wo mu ye but say no man ka say me ye consultancy man ye ko be 20 years ye nkrofo so me ye good they spend money for professionalism a hand pay for me bro me and say na ye su ni panisu okay even Togo any avicos and no ma je adwuma nyina ye and a man pam kabasha no o ma bia factory no do nkrofo mfa avicos bi so dia na obi be pam no so good ano afa no ko eti na bi no mo mpie o mo hyeda mo ma de adwuma na mo painting tiles ni nyina Togofo boys na good ade enwanwa ne se obroni ojugo adwuma mo obroni ano afa sa boys no ma ye adwuma no odi mo bibini no afa wo ma enkoyi enti de di nkana ankas na ena efri soro look odi me amenka me MPPNDC ya babom so meka then the team ka se aye Commander Sugar Factory. Commander, is it Commander Hill Sugar Factory?
Commander Sugar Factory.
Sugar Factory.
Yes.
Now, as a country such as Ghana, you're very strong, skill component of the labor force. You can labor force and our size now. You can skill component of doctors home, teachers home, farmers home, and also a lot. Now you see a factory, minimum capital, you man say millions of dollars.
Yes.
Your major challenge raw materials. You what be that? Ain't who designed the value chain? To the sense inbound na raw material no. Na availability no. Omo dwene ne size of land be na ne edua. Omo test land ni hu say 1 acre be mas this amount of sugar cane. Na machine capacity say entienya yetimi 100 acres every year benya raw material dey feed. Ya wa asase betimo produce sa de no. Ye ni nyina. Ask yourself. And son no problem na beto ho no workers ni afo mu no mo ye Ghana fo mu onya cement na we wia wonya we no so dia sha we ya no a deal we ya no the machine bi asie and into on mine no I'm telling you, sir, not until these things are done. And you make no pesamin kuminyano. I jump on individual here, you are not offended. Now, if you call public sector services, check it. Productive working hours and actual working hours. Go and check. They also about 8 or 9. They also call lunch 1 hour, about 2 hours. They also upon 5 or upon 4. Now, 2 o'clock, man, or phone soon. We are there.
Untiminka.
Winning, nipa only do to an argument, yes, sir. What's that here? Then they start stories. They will change the stories. Oh, when any swashe about them when they are no kwana, the money and idea. Why are you paying about you, but they are destroying you? Hey, your stories here, and they mean to menka, the Dutch Mecca. I thought that Wumpa will fight to help society. When they be our buying, who save the situation, you know. You think could deal to what happened, you know, because one eye. As woman now save the situation. And then Crano swing any the Cronoa Jano. And you need to know your man, no person who deals. It is meant to hand or ban a 10, and you are no mark or ban a sakawa, teacher new about to 1 day, and of course, whilst you economic challenges and hardship. The point is, African continent, and for that matter, Ghana, I wonder if, say, yet in a trance. A design a comprehensive program and not just about development plan. Comprehensive program. Semi Boma born near the idea shaman size and do it yourself and that. No, it's not true. It's not true. And confront people so we are Juma. And one said, yo, hey, me pharmacy, pharmacy no. I like to nigga and a head. Papa, when you are not yam shishemi. You could me who be that. What did you mean? And near didn't one your no yafe no back country and now choose what you so. Where pass a microphone is abuami. Because your system no. I don't know, say foreigners no. And now say men say who more brosuka who say a chill about a patch unto you. Young Crawford be brave so many jumanya. But all mobile jumama no go jumana. Minam catcher. Obi a crow be so a restaurant coming. Adi obi ti obi se emuna ne nkrofo akasa adi o matam kromum to aduane bi menam ka kire o meto waduane mpo bi mu da forget enti boss Ghana ha number 1 thing say tackle a mindset ya ka ya nyiro bi aka bi but as to how no so ayasem your attitude your mindset your no kwaredie obi anya perfect but your mindset Share Broni be let me say if you be learning helping living NGO ATM say true lecturer be require classes you know be madam for you know mo ko try you know ko yes learning helping living na okwa brochire Saturday ye ni euro let me say and also me hwe ni fie ma no e hoso and o watch ma otin baby na me years am simple oba na aduane ye hye ne fridge ma sen and Obusa me say ne friend of ball God Sivas say me need no contact I'm say I'm referee and Obusa me say Steven how come you made the food go bad and I'm say what you didn't tell me to touch it no so obey you Ghana 19 years so hu bi da NGO niam na egu say na me kromfo aka me billionaire because at the minim say shimi so de be gu efficacy egu ase nyina yete soro niam bebre afa me wo ana bank bi na wo Kumase Methodist prisons opposite SSSB. Ya baba friend go fie say me me koya. Yesi broni bi disika beto eho. For 4 years every month he 100 H mark. But I am more than 100.
Wow.
I am telling you. Sometimes crofo nim say adwempa ne niema nyame di hia wo pejaw. Me koya adwuma wa brochire. Do afa me adwuma clean ye di anyime. Na me tim. You will not believe what I'm saying. Many on our Japan Yajuma and this year, one of family. Now, no crametro man here, make candy, Winsome mobile near. No be any one go. Yes, it is in Ada Naka. No. I was speaking the truth, Yeminim. Oh, no, you are wrong for a wedding. Me when you made your coat to come by Miss Marisa and any because me make me. Sometimes in Crawford, the blessings in honestly committing your I can fail, but genuinely, no. Ghana for you committed to the cause of what they are doing in the country. Politics here, propaganda, no my social media, no but they can do it. No more din troni ye be film near the be shame. Yen you hand this MPP. Crony at the boy any aneka. Adia ye no cry. Bank of Ghana, Sika from about 92. Obakusa woman. As soon as ye the babu kufadu about candies is no I tried the babu mosameboa. Obian him say, if we are singing our same for UK by last week, no quite a course, short course on ESG, environmental, social, and then governance, and then Abasu, the whole world, because of the climate at the end. Me catch it also when him say, we are cancer and the UK, meaning say, no, Masasana, when him go home doctor, who na strike. A dear be a nebo 46 years nego a quatra. Almost base rate, interest rate on the platforms are buying the award. Increase 1,800% and over from 0.25 to you can't compare Ghana to UK. I want you cry in Yemen. Yahuchi and IMF come the farm also the May. Now you can say a home pa a year papa. Now Yahuchi and I want you to an EMF free. This is what they are going through. But dear Ghana, Ubenya Ghana professor, Ghana doctor. Okwa soro konkremo obefrem station and some obeka ubenya MP NDC ni 1000 MP NDC na nko wa be maka yeso me make say enti omman na kasa no kwaridie no enko adwuma minim say de make atmase a obi ye church that so be hwia me adwuma ma obi nyame nipa bi pa me ka bi a woni akonya mi pa wonyini ye tua ne ka withholding tax no person ni me di manye sekapa o ye guy so fu mo
nipa na ye sofo
me nkoka o di edwaso
ono mi busa se me nka se
me se ono mom na nka wo be ka nyame asem a kire mi no manye krom ha enti entity na me nka speak se me nka se me yesrabofo me se na me ka minim so ha na me ka ya yakwa course we might bro nipa ka che o say the difference between developing economy and development is a corruption what is how but how do you money pe enti ukra tema mu fo no kra no e ma na dwem so we de sika ana wanya ho bibi wo ho ba ye ne ha de ye adwuru ho mpo bi pese ye de sika wo a wo mpese obeye sa de no onye no mu sell ni e change udi adwuma mu akra no kra obeka se de mi wi am boss ade no ye be din tratu so the boss be yin ade. Now, until said these things are changed, and these Indian people was and the problem in Yanado, Nemahama, no, I must say the back easy. And you say Nanado, not said, well, dear cross, yen two galamsasi. No, so the phone muko rumuho. River Fene, pra, forest, and into Chromo, and I saw microphone, Jano, woman, what happened? Obedo because so Janiabe bribe, Moku Abacade. As so your papa will but don't want no crazy or make bribe. And can a course. And also, I guess and stops at Nana easy. Meteor crackers on my real dear. No one your proof of papa, Judge Benjamin. And you starting your education way. Said there be your bread between Medina and Rich. Increasingly barefoot kids. On money and no baby no, you already a copy by now, maybe we be coffee as soon come baby, you know be who. And yen nyame na boy akoko na yenya boni na ye di o man no no we police we MPP we this we yen try yenya nkwasi asem bi asabe kafra ye di na yen the future of this country ho kakra because I don't think say sa na tetefo ne ya ka medu ni na woti krom ha asase amema to 208 adoso na area o mutua nsuo kakra metua be na obi se obi dia ohiri bi tumi to asase ma nipa nwotwe obi te lance no akwa deals asofo enkom se anya no kura no wahye instead to be card e ya mo asakra kan ukọ asore na say week no di bone a ya ye worship antimi ba na kura wa ha wo ba so abonya wo so ma nyame so na we de boyefo. The country's social fiber is getting broken, and I think say the pillars make us our pillars way: 1, religious bodies, 2, politicians, 3, traditional leaders, 4, security, 5, judiciary. We should set up. The moment these pillars, even 20% each, woman abra Ghana, you really see, because these are the pillars of the nation. Say based on what and a judge or joining cases. prosecutor no de kono nyamini police ni oko anienti kroma na police for ama joy cry we e ban so nyina interview say me yes me go court me say me nkontie pa me achim so abeka sa story na it was fake no man can say me go court o mon frame me ama the next one ba court abeka say me commission ma judge e padi hom eso say e to me so
wow
oh yet krom how because I followed a convoy from parliament nyame yanam tukosi kwano you see the country the way and crying in also picking me enti aban baba NDC baba MPP baba ya mamu sika entrepreneurship monko ya adwuma udi sika mo na ahye one of the best most fantastic policies NDC be youth in this MPP youth in that ni apesika mo nyina omko ada ahye so now it's not just about the fund it's not the capital but the mindset the know-how the ability say na you use as a country. But what you make say?
I guess you.
Yet way.
Get you.
MPP baba NDC baba. Process ya dey appointing ni go and check. Anya na na do le broni on tiana mahamo. And Trump crofo dini all lobby for no ko sell. Na niam abese so man mu. We say gradually the outside community they are beginning to show interest in politics. No politics on person MP and BBO. But nan say me do kakra no if you don't have integrity. If you are not intelligent, if you don't have know-how, things are changing because and now larger society they are getting interest. But here can I say we need to work on our mindset. Now you need no quarry. You need no quarry. You fa ayi akume mutian sum on mine no. Na sa anya sa na obi. There be deals, connections. Look, what me call sabi nyuma ni bimu. Kora sabi ejana toilet so. Tissue ni so, soap ni so. Even some ministries.
Amanfo we are the
anyhow yes so the two no be afa e to da so kura tese be say one week kura clean and see so that but people are paid for
0548 443 523
and the one man ya budget semenko
no nya abotre me ba 0548 443 523 your WhatsApp line and no for messages ne bra be kan am 0548 443 523 Ekosiisen so ne baba be di budget ho enkomo na answer na no honorable Kojo Adu-Asare minim say who any top up on this and afi ento aso
me say what the plumber be adwuma na saying
no
only plumber adwuma na saying
is obe ya you na dem sambom o flash we na sent na sa badanu
okọ na say o say o mehwe adwuma obeliste enema
what's all to do nyina
PCC kitten way 8 way 3 way 7 way 6 way 8 unimu bottle trap this that what am body list long one na wow adwuma ya oye unimu tini awa trauma ono upo obeto now they have worked this whole thing in such a way say omone shop owners and also crowd deals so or not the Uber shop no pepepe na wakwa kutia scan and they will issue you
a receipt,
something they call a receipt. Paper beer ya trotro bibi they didn't start throw
invoice na akra
na me chese
na what we go start we cross me refi na hanka ho ha is
no the amount now what they call then later they turn round
okoje the cart
niema na odjeje ye no e fa it doesn't need it na akoje no ne cash na difference so 2 cities 3 cities near there you see it happens to every I'm sure by the time you baby we bring text messages ebe confirming I'm making these are daily wow and abeka
say adwuma ho ode
abeka plan
but the people na ma na adwuma so abemese
abeka plan be adwuma no iti what do adwuma ma plumber but thank God there's one Daniel wherever you are God bless you. A guy who worked in my me say Usmano make 1.5 Ghana cedis
or the bebro
what the bebro ni sika no a charge no that is it o paper for my list now I say boss me per se
musa
one kasa ubetimi Uncrofa say ye dio. To be unimobi or tombia.
Wa koto brem na memfanya adwuma.
And this guy will go and buy or call talk. This one we have two different types. Where you this quality, ni boni. Where so you the inferior quality. And yet, but we are say yentiso. But I want to do the good one for you, Timpacho. So far, Daniel, I'll tell you so many. But Uber Fred Daniel, no nama ye juma every time. America embassy ne we move na ye juma.
Integrity.
I'm telling you. So there are what we are saying, and yes, na and they are bad, not at all. But they are rare. Good ones, ne woman, very, very rare. Said all kinds are Togo boys,
no.
They have dominated the system, especially when it comes to furniture. Maybe boys
are
but this country, we lost that opportunity before the 2000 to the year 2000, and he loses our opportunity because we had so many furniture companies coming up. All of a sudden,
boom!
Yeah, the wood policy, a say system, you on felling timber, and no, near the Ghana furniture business because you push the way into the hands of wood processing. Yes, I'm saying wood processing companies, big ones. The rights. The law give them the right to buy the wood and sell to us. Meanwhile, Musa Mamu license to export. Into your toa, Papa na woman no was ship because he made like 3-4 times the money, and then sells the useless ones to the Ghanaian timber market. Into your more young Papa de Brayeno are the ones who do the illegal. Omukocha ewo. A yinim gal everyone saying chainsaw operators no omo de nya papa e de bre omo so omo de ba ya bani omuntino as so omo use unconventional police GB one is forestry GB before it gets here the price is like that. Iti just say na ya higher mine as we speak ubebisa say ye curtains e wo Ministry of Trade. Why nepam?
My budget na me
why nepam? Ministry getting
10 minutes.
So yakopam wo China.
Every China.
Yeah, they are be hanky.
10 minutes.
We don't have tailors who can sew curtains.
Yeah. Honorable, okay, into there, my mama will see me do. Budget now for waiting me no problem.
The edin kind no you better Nyankopon say we budget to we constitution na ade ba kope na mesre Ghana for netimamfo ye nuanu mandis we ne me bra betra we dey propaganda say ne dey ametiase yeso yo wasa ne be ye ne mo mradu say o say te propaganda no so fi say ba bi adun propaganda amwa o man no na ye de no kware ne how we manage me mpa cho wonim say on my finance ni economy no eti say sabi obro odokotani obi ohwa apomudin aye say ono de ne de pa ye pediatrics so henkwara nto do bakwa ono o diagnose akora no assess akora no situation no akase yare we beboa sikasam ni economy no mesre sanity o sanity they say Ghana hat no because you say ordinary man said any person of course will be a person who did it. And whether the process is better, whether the process is cumbersome, whether the process is long or short, or is not even as efficient as Openo, the Obia Junior Yan say Onyano. So we had the right thing, but process never cha there be many. So NDC and PP are capitalized on this for so many years. Into taking the right economic policy decisions, because you can't say be my obi de near to Obama and also be a but in doing that, no, you can't. You say you can't cut your nose. You
to spite your face.
To spite your face. Oh, what did I say? And now you can't eat your cake and have it. And to Mr. Ghana for say, and also higher yes, you answer, mean your enemy, you answer. The communist inferior tactics. Share finance your problem yenya tete nyina be sin de one main thing me dey make our inability to create our own finished goods. Yeah, how now because I know and I lead it to unemployment. Where you create an fan growth. And then I lead it to Yesikana de Bia Hodini Mono. Because who create ya, who import it bebre, and you demand your bisika into Sikan Hodi. Ye create ya, and out of that, no production taxes. Abedos Anna. Or when we young for Bawumia. Okay, and Crawford twisting and so I see a tax a production. How can that be even possible? Now I thought that would be a cost to acquire to finance in the economy on so can be because of politics. I thought I could in this year 1 acre and 1 MPP. Because of my production here expanded. Then Crawford be brave you pay any corporate taxes near their cosono. And a burden on direct taxes say Ankran Crayatimono. And yes, I be brisa. And yes, stress ye mu bia yesua ka menye bibia na mnim about finance and economy. Obia no perfect. There are new models all the time. Any explanations and theories and then a lot of revised editions and whatever. But kakire nim no yaka yen hihye niema yi. Look, budget ye ko yi. Ne mpempen so nyina ne se oman ni sikasam ayeden. Ahokyere aba. We are say all the upper fire propaganda nyankopon hwew kura ye ne yakra ne free so no omo ho ahokyere aba omo se mfie aduanan sia ni niam abo nya den sa ye kokra free one ba hanti ho akyere ampa already Ghana economy ne ani ahoden dada free Kwame Nkrumah time besi ne ye nka dokre Kwame Nkrumah time ebe companies over 400 egu ye obi wie school na otifie tete asem ye nka dokre ena besi ne ena ye ne ba 3 years na niam atutoye ena fofi anto ata afere du we se entena fie kura na yentu ayeka your revenue shortfalls almost 12 billion afere ya say yentimi nye taxes kasi because o man no niam aye basa e say bobosia efie na bosia so mene ye ene ya say ye levy ena parliament so number ne ye pe enti anuanu so omso mpene atwe 6 months ena ma Woman more praises animal who say Ghana ye can't credit into a case of Bosia creating because taxes no yentimi yen so papa bi a chese ye bit more taxes into your credit rating akofam because investor confidence so akofam and a BBI pansa and I say I'm FSC and cause here by force. Now the only way out for now or one of the ways out for now is to consolidate our fiscal space. Fiscal space, and your man does, but the title here, Sika, Yenya, a numa bypass way, Sika de Bay, say Babosia and I a budget at war. And your mammy saying, Sabosiana cost rupia. Yes, oh, Bok Bosiano do, Uji deep so coffin. And Tiasa, Wajapa dear air coffin now care costro. Into near my was a binding and a budget in Shishkan, obeyed your brony friend restoration and then stabilization. Eti niama na nanka kwana first interest rate na free almost 40% Ghana na about 20 inflation ekosuru ya ko afi na aba 7 single digit yes reserve afi dia kwana nim na treasury bills ekosuru eche so man say akodu be 24 ba be do be 12 na bibia de ye afi yes no na interest rate na be 50 inflation and be 50 interest will be 40 bibia sergeants eti o se esa ye nhyehyeye na e kana aba bebrebe no ento aso so betima ye nhyehyeye a ese we increase taxes now reduce akwan afa so bobosia and your friend say you are now putting measures in place to harmonize the relationships of your fiscal space variables no etimamufo no ombesu kakra esa obanya sabe because can be some can be we dey nye kwambone so ebi abanya conversion na ehore se woso no fansi ogu no so fani t-shirt esi performance and adna hospital enya de papa but what the resuscitate akra ne kakra no asane san economic situation eti na de amaye budget we papa ye nuanu ma ndc se so ne o asane e bi ento me so mo to aboogum ene say no obi e di nkan expect say san be business sika bi supplementary budget. Yes, there be. Cause here Jessica. Obi anim, but ye dwine aho kire no so ye no fa ne fa kakra enti ya nyi supplementary budget after appropriation ni ye say ka budget ni approve ya wie no ha sika na ye de be akoye totoni ama ye de be appropriate like withdrawal ka nkronkro adwuma ka baka say withdrawal no eno nso no ye say there be abaya sa so about 20 to 21 billion and all calculate here is about 10% for media budget. Can Ofrata salute you? The only thing is that I'm which wa Ghana no. Sanche share we no so ye hu ni say sia. Nti ada so ed. Yan ka no correct. But o hwe their friend primary macro indicators na asenso de nketenkete a ofra me hu say o future nye. I just say akra no na ni ya yellow. Ni nsema ye hoya na fit let's we yan join this. Sani ama no. And asan start ye kama. When you see at way, world projection for economic growth 3%. First quarter of this year, global economic growth 2% as a 2.6. Ghana grow 4.2. You see, I hardly do country to country because we be on the dynamics. So me mention developed economies now. Me find a home too, but me per se, woman na ya die woman. It is obi utu ye. Una oma misika bua me comedy maba na wo comedy wa. Ene say me de bewu. That is what the analogy we draw. But as I'm talking to you now, no, your reserve, even exchange rate, why Ekobo 14, 15, any 10, 11 near the canocre a check. And that's the essence of exchange rate. I was sure there, but stabilization, that stability. And my business is near the age now. A 2-year budget here, you have many starting show indications. Nina show, minka sa yo, but kosho kona na ya korano. Yanina na ya yellow na o ma ya wayo, yansema ya hoyano. I started a year juma fefe. And that is why I say about Abayabasu. Yanka say Abaya Peja Bibi. That been in the history of this country. Yanka so been traffic in Tianakada. Okay, obviously, COVID sika ba empacho media me obi also a professor in finance and economy. Anka COVID sika do na ba any say any. Now anka on minor obligations. Now anka ejuma for about 22 months of impaired productivity. Baby ye trafie kura yenku. Ye ka say emra no half for half tifie. Ni nyina na yetu omuka. Private sector nipa over 40,000 a day. Enti pay in corporate tax ni nyina conform situation da be na Ghana ko bi mo or how me no ka say 3 months ni UK nurses teachers aviation consultants some omu nyina ko strike ni ameka sisu bi mu say ehwa no yentumi fa Ghana ntoto omu sto acha ne papa ehwa na ye ne ye to ye ne ma free ehwa ne ho kire ye ne ye de ho to omu so etu omu mpani na ye. That is the analogy I'm drawing. But if you put that aside, the budget that we had, media budget way, HSR abano, say na ni abre ye abaya otie Ghana for asem. Na ye nuanom so ya, no go to Bank of Ghana, people in the crummy. Bank of Ghana, sa sika ne aka na enye na asem o. Tete nyina and it's not say yes been see that enye no kore. Major economic countries papa no having negative equity no. Liabilities going over assets, no. And then just say they cannot perform the obligations. And too technical, I don't want to go in. But we had debt exchange. Any non-market Sanya Maniamana make too technical. They are not come focus here. But the tier when you say debt exchange in the affected banking sector and affected Oman. Obi Adiaba Kuna Nemeka Ghana. And I am a Yasemunamo Kamubi. I do because society man become kind hada. I na message no any here and now say a puasa and puasa and there will be a dean ya the man. Your major problem when the entire banks in the I want you buy a D that exchange replacement affect to make no. Do one invest to sika or buy security. A be 60%, be 70%, be 50%. Sika on see the man cry you want to pay no money no. Because private sector is the backbone of every economy today. Yeah, the man buy. I buy so on creative value chain. I buy on way and then you will be DB. aban ton bi aban ton nsuo aban ton chalewate aban produce water enti aban sika ekɔ no ho no ondi van create say adwuma no da hekre ankora ban kura ne benye sika free banks no omu nya unma de krontia aban e borrow on our domestic market at a higher rate than the private sector, whether in this UMPP most of the time. That's the situation. The treasury bills in Ghana many a time emma more returns than risky assets from the even see or maybe economy ya papa be no be see that conformless na dey calculate so do sika ko bank eco invest ho ha sika so dem man kura economy ni ye no into ayi treasury bill rate 2% and no ye the amount and sign the be account because what taking risk but Ghana ha no treasury bill ni mo na initial value pa dey to bonus man and also say private sector it when na aban bo na bosia at a higher rate aban na retreat no a higher rate on fancy can go never bra wan krankra kakra na be kan o de be ma wo no interest be 40% because a bank ni fi say sabe ade am ye die isika hia mewu enti am banks ni be bre ho no nti debt exchange no affect banking industry very well e ba no me pese me ko technical some of them no affected Bank of Ghana because they had to make those and the man can more any market securities in this animal and so any MPP are buying and any buying A or D but the system and what happened and a mass situation went to most of the big economic countries are buying no and or recapitalizing even almost central banks. Because countries are kesiani na but obi nim no kware we enam MPP and DC abanti enam so na yenti krom ha na MP mu a kotna mosque muni obi ya record no social media hu bia oye so sad o psyching kremofo say MPP aban pese sebe asin no fa ba no MP ni etu no ne ma wo mama no ware ma no mu ra ho ware. Everybody will say anything because of politics. It's about technical aspect. Say, "Crowd, the idea be young this fool." Because I know people see be. The so-called experts na mufre woman. Omukwa sorry nkramo. They should begin to speak the truth. And I am so ya by no. Meka obi amedi diwatem. MPP aban. One of the reasons I suffer. Sabe your communication and information management. Obanche. Aya papa said dear obi na wote mokola dwom ana medina baby am koton me board ye nemi na say odi a wonkasa ho ye onya ho adwuma ye obi banchia sebe wo kura enye ye no obeton me ato na wote ho social media na media pluralism ni sa niam na freedom of speech niam no amanne wo ya ban no wan ton wo niam ya me ko nso so ansi andana na do danko akufuado and create 2,200 and a common fund them free na nado ho aban sorry multimedia mo tables and chairs upako chake okay less than 2 years secondary school so na mo computers ya to brand new Toyota Hilux and Ajubia community ni petrol ya to restographer me no ka say print questions ya dia ye niam kase no common fund no acquire ho dudu na wa ye ho adwuma enne Monday ya kate sort aye fantastic new site nyina aban bie no aba me constituency what take kwan ese ko who knows this who talks about that from Nsawam to Apega enne 22 so afa so we can be am kokumase 22 minutes no aduro Akufo-Addo abamba ya who knows about that enti ahoche na ho no so no ye wura fi say ye be cancel papa aban na ye very yeah me manu see ha rating agencies buy what videos me bahada make say rating agencies no me nya omo detailed work no but me knowledge me expertise no I doubt what they've done because timing no different from the conventions they do. I'm surprised say we are seeing debt to GDP inflation rate post COVID the whole world was almost 300%. UK 1.71 neko 11.1 US 1.81 na kwa by 9 point this no ma be we yantie masem onim so me rating agencies still ayaban no for be 2 months wo have paper me twabo ye na okay World Bank make us say adwuma no me na ho tichima na it wasn't that correct no ade na MPP aban ye fa ho oti dede bi me will say yen kan okre enya mu media na say moton yen na say ye wo communication strategy e be nya cascading effect because me ma me akoso enya akwa bro no ma na o team krom ya hemfie hodo sabe me sreka onko school da wo wanu do obi kan radio ni TV no no tie bia sabe say wanya MPP nyan say wanu ofiri kwa so sem MPP ke bi obeto atiaye enti aban so mesre no na do aban me to me. Even with this hardship situation, look, Yabaji Abai, near grow 3.2 Ghana and NDC. And now you grow first quarter 4.2. And yes, young Kaya Semni, Yano Doya, when people we should be united. Nay, more by who they grow. Young Kano because 2024, no, your coffee and any papa kunako. And took us all to be where he, and once and where he now baby Ukra. Which are taking Maria, we should begin and redesign a new paradigm shift to manage the information and the communication strategy framework of this government because I know why be
Medase.
Why be
Stephen
Amwa. Kama and go have that way. And young man, this if we be say tribute, I don't go, I don't go. Yeah, and I'm for Tokobi and Chinyabadi and Obiakabi. But what I'm trying to say is that the media budget, correct, a papa beer, Oforiata, Minister, the MPP are buying an ado. Yes, share and
lecture trail.
And Kohania Mapewum,
Medase.
Unim G, Ghana Agency, Enterprise Agency.
Yeah.
Miss Ro, Koshe near Mancro for Dudua, Yamo Sabi. Sika for entrepreneurs and money mabunu different programs with the development by partners enti ahochira ba yeti ase ba no etima ye nhyehyeye when again that's a covid Ghana de ke bebu edin say ya samra nipa engu kese afedi ahoto wi house obi akowi asika ye nchi ntu
Stephen Amwa deputy trade minister
Medase 1 to deepen restoration.
Very well.
2 to stabilize the economy. 3 to ensure growth and to also mitigate impact of hardship on Ghanaians. And this is what we have sought to do. And trust me, inshallah, by June next year, Ghanaians will begin to smile and see the competence and the extraordinary strategic framework that our government is putting in place to ensure that the mitigation of the hardship along the social stratification, whether you are poor or rich, you are young or old, whether you are a woman or man, you also ubenya mutafa. It is Ghana for and what the abampa, but yet there's going to be a light. There's going to be light
at the end of the tunnel.
But the message also said, well, we are being Jumebiano, trust about corruption so kakra.
Okay.
Corruption so kuye. Public sector, yani amanyofuei, sabi police, judges, yanti so kakra. Na when you say me dem akokasa, o dey me pacha o. What you say? Na Ghana for so no, e bi so airpre. Na dey me dan say all the pro-poor policies so no. Kasi atwam o. Enso Nyankopon adom amampa bu amamuo papa nti.
Muntwam.
Ye ntwam am yetimi sustain. He ye nuanu NDC ye dede nyina dey ba ko muntimi ye bi daw. Omnom ye social democrat. In economics, they are supposed to adopt your friend contractional fiscal policies. Omnom community taxes we no my central government project. And here for produce, product, or here ni men you say onzo my bibisada of national character and tenacity.
Stephen Stika Ekosiisen the higher assembly. Cash. Medase. Honorable Kojo Adu-Asare will have the rest of the time. Stephen Stika.
Adu-Asare mini apenyi obuo kwa so beka nyina obuo mini habi
ni na anya no kra
bi minti men kan de but bebire no once NDC there they were trained communist inferior tactics ye do mo call country this Russia, Bulgaria, Cuba those days some boy we ni and unko sua how to use enti on be tools with the friend propaganda secretary into omo very good, but I'm telling Ghanaians that nations in the 21st century are not ruled with propaganda and communist inferior tactics, but ideas and strategy.
After this short break, Honorable Kojo Adu-Asare will have the rest of the time. Stay with us. 94.7 Asempa FM, so they all talk all day. Ekosiisen wasugusu uti no. Medi your saibon. So we are discussing segment here. Prominent paint, seahorse engine oil, Franco trading, and Atabia herbal boy na yede abrewing the next bear. 15 minutes here, the Jumedian Eba area. Honorable Kojo Adu-Asare will have a say on the media budget statement. Honorable, me and Tioe.
Obi, may respond to a few of the issues. You see, I am a Yamano. Yeah, say, you best sumau sa sumawi.
Oh,
you know, a just man do you understand? It's very, very difficult. Say a best sumau. Where this idea we best sumau. Idea dia bro say cotton. I wouldn't even say idea we. Me ton ayen top. You know your people. Who need almost psyche. It's a particular product we. What the basa market we are. Yen top. Now you dia smile say bra. Na beton. That is the way I na. Was na me share na we share effort. Share condition. Me share quota. Me mint na we. But the way I know free tin or paper name sa one after. There's every 1-2 minutes be up paper name. Heat na no shit. And it is so because they inflicted it on them to themselves. To that, and by extension to Ghanaians. You see, you know, munina na ebre because bobusia, bobusia, and when it started, here the diagro ye desre. First busia boy $2.3 billion. Templeton who say why sensem ba mu yakeka ya kuja to mu chrochro ho letter ne ade afeni ru no the letter o chroko ya kram faso bia maso ne de omo ba ya sika no bedu ye na ye dokon eni do ewachi ho party for the first time yakobo bosia ye bitua ye chirimba ne da chin kola bitua na emu trimode enti ya ye ho wachi ni ayi party dokun party the whole day from anopakosi anyume omo ba ministry area obia onya bofawa obedi wachi ni dokun free. This was the beginning. Almost second one almost koji another 2 billion, third one 3 billion, and I say oh my yeah new ye ho en sunny it's all of a sudden. And don't forget say before our mobile sadi we are saying now you wo IMF ase intina asenia omo ya chichire omo nsa egu omo chi kakra ntina omo nya ahosane a omo de be borrow recklessly to say na inti 2018 na IMF esane omo kakra no ba ena eshase na ye catch amagana for atiase say ye minister of finance no or ye part of inhumana bossa bosia bia omo bebo bia no na inhumana ono akasa kruche ye ne private akra adwuma ye ono ane de no onya sa sika no ho emu chefa bi ekono intino eno na ema no ehye ne kutupa say say makwa ko borrow 2 billion na emu chefa bi aba me ho a me ya another 2.3 ka ho a me san nya bi inti there was a certain your friend say incentive bi ana onya as a person. And I said, the private company, so there was that motivation to keep borrowing. Ubet kaya or say or borrow, they are retire. Yeah, debt are not I due. At the time that debt na ye saying. Ube bisasa question. Those times, you know. Now NDCA free so 122, say 120, whatever. Ene kakra na yagigi ahye maybe na akokra ye bia 130 and 135. And I'm strategies and boosting say yeah they retire some of the obligatory your friend is saying borrowing sir na yagigi. Maybe sabisine are we not still paying some of those old debt bisine? So where did the money go? For me, if anybody tells you say Ukraine and Russia and Ukraine year bene 2022 say February and COVID it started in 2020 February.
Yes.
Before June na IMF o say World Bank ne IMF for a started amayen support to mitigate our friend saying the effect of COVID on us. It is insuo asema na ena ye ma omu nsuo ena ebinom electricity jetete so near there. That is where that cushioning sikana the bread 2 billion first. And was it one first the first one was 1 billion, later another one by first 1 billion only buy it was meant to cushion some of those friends saying. And elections reckless you can say expenditure on the 2020 elections. You can't say we spent about $440 million to buy equipment niema and also run that 2020 election. Now you can say we had equipment. You did run elections prior to that particular way. Almost see Debbie. 20, we need fresh equipment and we need their face recognition. And I can say facial recognition. Answer. Ask within that period how many people's faces and you can recognize here the Tuaba in 2020. It was all a facade just to waste money. And the president right after started living like an Arabian king. To the extent say, private presidential jet. It could have traveled all over the place. I say when Torash edoso beyond what it can take, Now say no, be require say you will have to rent a much bigger flight for some choice travels nankawaye. But no. Besine on Tanasa plane. Besine.
That's what we are told it's your commercial flight.
Besine on fasa plane.
Or presidential jet, internally and within Africa.
How they call it? How they call it now?
No, internally they say no one will use it. Like Okokuma say any idea. Nothing internally, no.
You see, so this is a man, the taste for presidency, I don't know whether he mistook it to mean say, or an heir apparent of a kingdom. As I say, yes, son, the decisions ni bebre to the extent say, more chromoha PDS. It to be fagan a Japadie near the man. I mean, look at the circumstances by which the ECG was handed to PDS with all the wrong reasons. Into some of these decisions, people like Atoforsin, Adongo, Fifikwete, when they were in Parliament, Haruna Idrisu, John Jinapo, and myriads of leaders in our Tekpe and Co. They gave the warning signs. They said, "Baby, amukwe," and the kinds of decisions are more takey. At the end, Bekwa kodum pempen subi as at time now Ukraine in May. That Ukraine and Russia empire. COVID and the COVID was made to look like any babetna afibo. Intino, the way I no enko esun twa. Inti sika no ne abano yenche na yemfa nye niema ebema yen as individuals your party nim to the extent say we had a minister or say party whatever an MP aspirant no yeah party so jama vice chairperson was one of the regions on tape say sika covid sika ya did bre almost omunchiche now only dia ne chefo nya 500 million. It took in two different positions, one as a deputy friend say an aspirant MP, and one as a deputy regional secretary, say chairman or whatsoever. This was on tape. We all heard it. This is what they did. I don't go more back here. Say, apart from SICAP, IMF, any World Bank, any Africa Development Bank, they are the best supporting for COVID in age. Almost uncle Parliament say ye more 10 billion. Now ye fan support the budget. They went for 22 billion instead of 10 billion. Mutra 22 billion. Be seen there, 12 billion net debt train.
Omo borrow 22 billion from the central bank.
Mutra 22 billion.
Omo cost 10 billion, but they borrowed 22 billion.
Me say, yes, you try scanner.
That has been denied. Unless I would counter evidence, Bebano.
Say,
Omo in Chesica, the central bank lended that money to government. Omo in Chesica.
Central bank, no, or yeah, they
Omo a lender of last resort.
I'm interested. I don't want to try Ghana scan, you know. So, and here we are, 22 billion. Ebeka near IMF, World Bank, AFD, they can say AFDB. We are talking close to over 33 billion Ghana cedis. And yeah, demand this government. And then Nasa government. Now, we your friend is saying, yeah, this aska when you know man, you know. The following year, Ninsuo or the man or see free no. Yeah, but 2 tariffs so. As the tax, a who do ebe 2 more. You see, they recover COVID. Be seen there. They have not repealed those taxes. And as we speak, we are COVID tax, and yet they are blaming the same COVID. Say, Enona, Amaya was increasing. Say, you know, they try to add the UKs and the USs and all of that. What this argument to grab them? What say, Asemono?
Adentia.
Because you see, you can't say the least kind of sample the wage minimum wage of the least person in the UK. What do you think it is?
Around £8 per hour. £8 or £7 per hour.
All right.
Per hour.
The least too. Last kalo. Inti oye juma 8 hours. 8 times 8 years 64. 64 pounds by 14.5. They're saying. They're saying that is for 1 day 8 hour. Intino say also omunema boy din wo mu market. Na say wo minimum wage wo krom ha. About 114 cedis or 15 cedis for an hour, for a day. Why do you do this to yourself? Say, oh, yeah, comparison, crime and it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. It doesn't. You do barbarian say. Correct other countries. Omo bre. Na be catch rain. Is that what governance is about?
Sempa FM 94.7.
You came, we voted for you as president. Say, when you become president, visit Togo, Burkina, Niger, Namibia, Kenya, UK, Italy. Now here are more indices. And then come and compare to Ghana. So that when you are done, we clap for you. Now you can say, yes, Ubu or Maini. That is what my brother sought to do here this evening. Tell me, problem bang, and our MPP has solved Okroma in the last 4 years. First 4 years, no put here. They had a certain policy called 1D, 1F. They had another one called One Village, One Dam. They had another one called Free SHS. Free 2021. BCNE. We are in 2023. Which policy have this government or pursued? Tell me. Tell me. Which policy have they pursued? The only policy I see them pursuing is corruption. The only policy, corruption. Everybody looting back and forth. Obia Pebibi Akufie. And whenever we said it, it was like, oh yeah, Kasa. We are just saying it until your friend is saying, a house helped us out. The house helped us out. Money did the house.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
Say. Wait, say money a obi house.
Now money no. Ankanya bank necessary ye hwehwe wo. Me no de wo maami wo papa. Omo ndwuma omo ye bond omo totoye. Na ne akika ka ho. Enye bank na omo de kogui.
Sure.
So that government omo do omo ko share sa self-inflicted IMF program yasi. They had to figure out omo your friend saying conditionality sa omo betimi the sustaining omo debt so they needed to create first and foremost to raise to be able to raise revenue levels and all of those things. Omo kwa kotachi ade ayemfa yensanka ye mrewane ye nananom esika omo de tondro and they show mo in their old age. Jomo nana no ma mo de omo nim nyansa so anka omo de omo sika be kwa show omo mpase. Omo nim nyansa so anka omo betimi de omo sika show omo mpase.
Honorable Benjamin Aye.
Yes.
I say, Obi, good evening. You're welcome. Please read number 2 of the pillars underpinning the Great Transformational Plan (GTP) of Alan Kyerematen, and tell Honorable Adu-Asare and Steka that indeed there is hope under the visionary Alan.
You see, Obi, when I hear things like this, I get mad.
Oh, Adai, the Panama GTP.
I get mad.
Own kind document. Why would you get mad?
Obi, don't get me into that temperature. Remember temperature and do our level no. And then you're going to cool. Listen, between now, and the next 1.5 years, people have to survive.
Sure.
And you are telling me, say, you're trying Allah number after 1.5 years before what happens? Tell me. Before what happens? What has his 6 years in government done? It pushed us into this abyss. It's contributed to push us into this abyss. And then, I don't know what they take us for. I don't know what they take us for. They think we are stupid, excuse my language. We are not stupid. Your name brain enough. That is how come things like this will be surfacing at this stage. When 191 million, your friend is saying, Ghana cedis has been used to service vehicles. Service, not bio, service. Is it 131 or something? 131. Bank of Ghana. Or more, your friends report. Oh, close to $10 million. Yeah, the service vehicle. Oh, could be a friend of Ghana, or might be a friend of Ghana.
Yeah, but say offer omnibus figure ne sa na run away.
I mean, family omnibus na yeden.
Like composite figure.
Oh, gu ye nyenne. OSC, omnibus service authority gu ye. Gu ye nyenne ti ma enwe o.
Offer composite figure ne dey run sa you might be making
which mistake? That is what has been reported. What you say? I mean, in which country will this happen?
No, you are saying because of the challenges now, no? Somebody like Alan who wants to be president of this country, any kind say or be sharing a plan with Ghana.
You see, let somebody like Kennedy Japan be talking like this. Because I know bet me absorb
so now
he didn't take any political position. You know, he was just an MP doing his work. If he speaks like this, I won't say one word. Not Alan Kyerematen, who until the last 4 months or 5 months was a member of this government, cabinet minister for that matter. Where did all this PPT or TPG, GTP idea? Where did it go? On front to who say. Yeah, but program saying
one district,
one factory, any project.
Yeah.
So how about the GTP? Didn't it seem commonsensical for him to have presented it, or even in the state where we find ourselves? So I have this blueprint.
He's not the president.
It doesn't have to be president. His party is in government, and he's going to ride on this same party to want to be president. You know, please, or no, Bawumia, they can never exonerate. What's another? They can't detach themselves from the mess in which we are, and we are waiting for them.
Hey.
Yeah, maybe I told you here. Maybe Bawumia because they see he seems to be the one they want to push. They should bring him. We cannot bring him. Bring him. They should bring him with his coat.
Ekosiisen on
Now, be friend. I said, well, as you say, now, there's a friend will read you so. Now, no, it was Joy FM. And then they casa, and I'll say, Alaji, we have the GFA president on the line, and we want to bring him to. I say, bring him with his coat.
Ekosiisen on FM.
We are waiting for him because you see, they think the Ghanaian at this stage, we are in delusion. You know, anything they prepare and package to come and tell us, we will buy into it. Masa, I'm surprised. See, when they go to places, now mukutekuta coins kakra, it's prapra kwa muma, people are ready, they'll take the money. So you won't hear the realities on the ground. When you step out there, now shed your coso in people's home. Some of us who have left government for all these years, in for fraying, sometimes medical bills. People call and want us to support them. Yeah,
but you've not had those calls just under this government, have you?
You say that Ofusanka Omu will be a Odnim said, or your Abemu beating your boy, my friend.
No, what I'm saying is that
they know I'm not in government.
Sure.
I'm not working until recently when I started my restaurant. What you say? You know, me our friend, you know, then I meet me here. The MP in my constituency is overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Because you can't offer say why am I on daily basis? Things are hard. Times are difficult, Obi. Go to school campuses. Our young children, I do Moko school. Look, Obi, I tough. So don't tell me, say, the BB a friend with GTP. And I ever be saving. Oh my, what slogan having they used already? Please tell my senior brother. Then he's a fantastic gentleman. I love him to bits. And this is not anything personal to him. Almost policy, no. Any whoever is thinking so meeting up propagate this out, almost issues. Because for me, I think either say, oh, baby, it's me transforming on Maya. You have 1.5 years ahead of you. Start from there. Near Bekano, Oba, now I bet was. And yes, I'm there. So you want us to run the country to run down all the way. Nafi Oba, now be ready. So for me, please push. Bawumia. I said one of them should come. I will be happy. Kededino Ba means Rono, but he has a certain appeal. I think some people can buy into it, but say will be winning election against President Mahama. And then they are not on this planet. Lie, it can never happen. He will do his best.
And you don't see any of the other aspirants winning against Mahama?
The only person so far, let me be very honest with you, the only one person who has touched my nerves is Kwabena Japan.
Okay. Former General Secretary.
Oh, no pet. And now, sebi, manunko si sumuna so what can you answer? Amamati. Everything the man has said falls in my psyche. And imagine, I don't know whether so because he's talking my kind of talk. Say the pillars of this country need to be overhauled. Your system, the anami yanistika di hun komo. Ndiema ebebuama omayeno achichire. Yet you achichire omayene jina the judiciary, the police, the military, the why, the parastatals. Etimi trese ye will be a friend of Ghana or maybe a friend of Ghana. Ni Ghana a year for MPP, ni Ghana a year for a. Fine, we are politicians. We have to love our party. But does not mean President Kufuor, apart from everything, he behaved as a statesman. Like state institutions, he upheld them, strengthened them to work. This government has come to collapse. The state, a state or nama, who state protocol, nipa baku. Tell me, President. One person from state protocol department. Because it's a bodyguards when he was a candidate. The same people. And they didn't in chain left and right.
Yeah, but send the Eddie Camp near the
Eddie Camp on your sojeni. Make a state protocol department. Omo protocol ya omo juma as a state. Until they do it, not necessarily because presidency, a kunyebia, yes, a war acquire, ye did a who juma. Do you understand? Aha, it is out a quantity of years when you yet in Crofan training. And I actually how to handle Akunyano. And yes, I will be a keke and be a camp and a camp as America. If you have a camp, you still must use the state protocol systems to ensure say when you maybe edit that baby as I said ya jini in the party for. For me, baby I do as a country, Obi. Yeni
Honorable Yan rap here.
Mati was here, you be rap or say a million cases for people were paid to stay at home.
During COVID. Okay. Ye pay at home now or say a buying
was spending on us because we were staying at home. Teacher for Nene Kikaka, Honom Tifi and Kwejuma, Ichiomoka. Agreed. How was the president traveling? But I'm still going to hit on that. The same period, you know. Now you was $17,000 every hour. And you did your plane car. On one wing, you claim you are paying workers to stay at home. Until now, who says car? That makes sense because you needed to do that. How about the money you were using to fly? How about that? Please. We inflicted this onto ourselves. We brought this onto ourselves. And for us, December 2024. Because when you talk, Obi, I'm sure you talk to people. And you mean I'm about and obey honest with your listeners. I'm sure you have your own verse of what I have said. This is a government that they came to push a certain level of themselves at the crossroad, and they left all of us behind. And where do you go? We national service. Now every day, Obama 20 cities to go to work, transportation on the deal. Now we are yet 719 cities. These are the drivers. A man or mine here or mine. I know you have brothers, you have sisters who are in school. Call them and talk to them. Say school, SH3, SHS, and say. How have they fared over the period? I am not an advocate for whatever happened. I was at school at this school. But come the obi.
Come to the obi tibo.
Come the obi. Come so libre. Ebi okopeni panedi ane di na wan ma no. Oti ase e come ni bre okopedi ane bi edi okohomo no adi na di ane na o jafo se chale. Ane enko ye mi kase sa ne buy. I'm just for all you know. Because how will you hold someone the way he did? Then you tia dadie pa. Ni tia bom pain. Awo ye nyina ngun for 40 e che kata so jafo be prano China be na o ye be prano. Tianye komo and then ebema ni peni abre to say cobra ope obi aka no enti obi asam no yebeka but yebejabi na emre papa mu no
atoaso
ababetoaso timedam wase
yebeba emre kono nso yebeba be di adenta ho nkomo but that will be later.
Adenta de say wa onim ye gi ade
so say nya de mo be jai seat nim
na mo so mo ho se hwan
akosia nipa ne doors nipa be 5
akosia menu
oka ho your friend is saying
me say omo to say America Bawumia omo to ma akosia menu me say me I will take it personal.
David the American say nipa ne doors
me tiasie me say omo pair o tie me say omo pair omo to ma akosia menu omo to ma no nye the primaries like can say candidate me Kojo Adu-Asare Allah me say me met I will lead the campaign onya yem bitino by more than no listen when yem bitino by 17,000 musudu ha me jara
Kojo Adu-Asare o kan se mo onya abotre Ekosiisen ne ha ya sempa 94.7 FM.